My name's Jess Lehman, and we came out actually with my colleagues from our office. We collectively have had the opportunity to strike together. I think something that felt important to me was actually standing in solidarity with the women who do work that means that the fabric of society stays together. And I think they mentioned it here before, but all the unpaid work that goes into contributing to wealth for this society and all societies across the world.
This International Women's Day is the first one after Donald Trump's inauguration. What are your thoughts about his presidency so far as a woman?
I feel like the first thought was of being terrified and angry, really angry that women are still having to fight for fundamental rights to own their own body, and that any one other person should claim that they have ownership over that or have the right to determine what's right for you, because we are self-actualized beings, right? We're also humans, so we should have the chance to be treated as such. I think then it's turned into a kind of desire to be active and to channel those feelings and thoughts into something that's productive, and also to be very sensitive. You know, I know that I have certain privileges, and that's not the same for everyone.
My name is Imania Hia, and I am a pharmacy student from LIU, Long Island University in Brooklyn. Well, obviously I'm a woman, and particularly I'm a Muslim woman, and I'm very proud of that, and I'm here to support all women. As a Muslim New Yorker and soon-to-be working women, I feel like we're underprivileged in a lot of areas in society, and we're not appreciated enough.
And we're speaking just days after Donald Trump announced his second version of his travel ban, what many are calling a Muslim travel ban. Your response to this new travel ban?
Just like it came down the first time, it'll come down the second time. That's what I have to say about it. I mean, people are resisting. We're going to continue resisting. Resisting works, so that's what we're going to do.
My name is Miriam Brody, and this is Isaac Kramnick, and we are here to support the various coalitions that have come together to celebrate International Women's Day in this manifestation of, we hope, our strength going forward to resist the movement afoot, alas, in the United States, which will affect us and the world. We're all aware of the great threats on so many levels to our freedoms, to the climate, to our health care, and we think it's imperative to stand up and be counted, and it's not a moment to sit back.
My name is Jimena Málaga Sabogar. I'm from Peru, and my sign says Vivas nos queremos, ni una menos. This was the slogan of a big campaign that started last year in Latin America because of hola, how do you say hola? Because of a wave of feminicides and crimes against women that were sadly pretty much availed by the states that didn't do anything to fight them. So it's something that started in Peru, went through Argentina, Mexico, and many other Latin American countries. And we also feel that from here, women that are immigrants, that are living here in the States, sadly, we don't feel that situation changes at all. So it's just a wake-up call, no? It's ni una menos, because we don't want more victims of gender violence.
And can you describe for our radio audience what you're doing here, lying down in Washington Square Park?
Yes, of course. This action is called La Alfombra Roja, which means the red carpet. And it actually started in Peru during the 90s when we were protesting the forced sterilizations of indigenous women in Peru that were carried out by former President Alberto Fujimori, who is now in jail. And the red carpet symbolizes how actually usually to go to some sort of goals, the state actually goes over women's bodies.
My name is Sherry Gorelick, and my sign says International Women's Day, Palestinian and Israeli women say women break down the wall. And that's a theme that comes from Palestinian and Israeli women in Palestine. I'm Jewish, and it's very important to me to say that what Israel does and claims to do in my name is not doing for me. The checkpoints that Israel imposes on Palestine particularly harm women. And we've known this for a while because women try to go to a hospital to give birth are stopped at the crossbar. They die at the checkpoints because they're not allowed to go off to the hospital. I mean, it affects women in very particular ways, and women have mobilized and have been active against the Israeli occupation and against militarism for decades.
My name is Mariam Dalakian, and I'm here because I'm a teacher, and I'm a mom, and I'm an immigrant. I feel like that's enough reasons to want to be out here fighting for everybody.
And you're here with your daughter
and with my daughter Imani, who likes to protest a lot.
Why did you, as a mother, decide to come out here today? And with your daughter, what type of future do you want for her?
I think it's really important that, as a girl of color and as a daughter of immigrant parents, she knows that it's important to fight for our rights as early as possible. And as a teacher, too, I feel like we owe our children civic education outside of the classroom.
What grade do you teach, and did many teachers walk out of school today?
I teach high school. We at our school made a decision not to walk out in service to our students. We did spend a lot of time talking about women and about human rights in our classrooms today across disciplines. But we decided to stay there for our kids because a lot of them don't have anywhere to go when there's no school. So that was a decision we made as a staff.
This is the first International Women's Day since Donald Trump took office. What are some of your thoughts about his presidency so far?
We're very concerned. I'm concerned as an educator. I'm concerned as a woman. I'm concerned as an immigrant and as someone who has a lot of undocumented friends and students. And I think it's really important that we're showing up to these events, and I think it's really, really encouraging to see girls and women turning out in large numbers in all of these protests and rallies. And I try to bring my children to all of them as much as possible. So it's good to see people out here. It's good to see all the guys who are out here with us.
Can I ask you what your name is and how old you are?
I am 5 and my name is Imani.
What do you think about Donald Trump?
I think that he's bad.
What do you think about girls and women?
I think that they're strong.